webinar madam.
Barki sir, good morning.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Barki sir. Morning.
Good morning, sir.
ಹಿರೇಮಠ ಸರ.
ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ಸರ್. ನಮಸ್ತೆ ಕುಲಕರ್ಣಿ ಸರ್.
ನಮಸ್ತೆ.
ಅತಣಿ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಒಮ್ಮೆಲೆ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗತ್ತೀರನೇ? ಅತಣಿ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಒಮ್ಮೆಲೆ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗತ್ತೀರಿ?
ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಲ್ರಿ ಸರ್.
ಏನಂತಾರ ಗೌಡ್ರ? ಸರ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ.
ತಿರುಪತಿ ಹಲೋ
ಹಲೋ. ಅದ ನಿಮ್ದು ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಿರಕಿಲ್ಲ ಅದ.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತ, ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಅದ ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಟು ನ್ಯಾಕ್ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟರ್ IQAC ಕೋಡ್. ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಟು ನ್ಯಾಕ್ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟರ್ ಅಂಡ್ IQAC ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟರ್. ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತ ನಿಮ್ದು. ಹಲೋ ಸರ.
ಹೇಳಿ ಸರ.
ಏನ್ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಬಿಟ್ರಿಪ್ಪ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದ ಏನ ಅದ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ರೀ.
ಹೌದಾ?
ನಾಷ್ಟ ಆಗೈತಿಲ್ರಿ?
ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಮುಗಿಸ ಕುಂತಾವ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ.
ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆತ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ, ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆತ. ಮುಂದ
ತಿರುಪತಿ ಮನ್ಯಾಗ ಆಗೈತಿ.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಮತ್ತಿನ್ ಬೇರೆ ಚಾನ್ಸೇ ಇಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ.
ಹೌದು.
ಮತ್ ಹೊಳ್ಳಿ ಸಟ್ ಆತ.
ಏನ್ ಬಾರಿ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ನಡೆದ ಬಿಡ್ರಪ್ಪ.
ಮತ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಲ್ ಸರ, ಮಾಡಬೇಕಲ್ ಸರ್. ಮತ್ತ ನೀವು ಸುಮ್ಬಿಡ ಬಂದಲ್ಲ
ಕುಲಕರ್ಣಿ ಸರ್. ನಾವು ಒಂದ್ ಇದ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಇದನ್ನ ಹಾಕಿವಿ.
ಯಾವತ್ತೇ ಸರ?
ಇನ್ನ ಡೇಟ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕ್ರಿ. ಒಂದ್ 15 days ನಂತರ ಆಗ್ತತ್ರಿ.
ಹಾಕು ಸರ್, ಆಗ್ಲಿ.
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಪೇಪರ್ ಅದು ಕಳ್ಸ್ರಿ. ಬ್ಯಾರೆ ನಿಮ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಅದಾವ ಅದನ್ನೊಂದಿಷ್ಟು ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಇದನ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ.
ಕಳಿಸ್ತೇವೆ ಸರ, ಕಳಿಸ್ತೇವೆ. ಕಳಿಸ್ತೇವೆ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಸರ್, ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್.
ಬಾರ್ಕಿಯವ್ರ ಏನಂತಾರ? ಬಿಜಿ ಅದ ಬೇಕ್ರಿ.
ಬಾರ್ಕಿಯವ್ರ ಮತ್ತೆ ಈಗ ಸೆಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಲ್ರಿ.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್.
ಇವ್ರೆಲ್ಲದಾರ ನೋಡಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಯಾದಗುಡಿ ಅವ್ರ ಎಲ್ಲದಾರ?
ಯಾದಗುಡಿ ಅವ್ರ ಹರಗಿರಿ ಅವರ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರ ನನಗ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗ್ರಿ ಅಂತಂದ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಬಂದ
ಚಲೋ ಆತ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ.
ಏನ ಮಸರೆಡ್ಡಿ ಸರ್ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗ್ಯಾರಲ್ರಿಪ್ಪ. ಮಸರೆಡ್ಡಿ ಸರ್
ಅವ್ರ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು, ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಿಗೆ.
Good morning, everyone. We will wait for another 2 minutes.
Good morning, sir. Barki, sir.
Yes, madam.
I think you can start.
Hello, good morning, everyone. My name is Professor Gurraj Barki, Assistant Professor, Faculty of Commerce. Respected faculty members, research scholars, and dear student friends, a warm welcome to all of you for this today's event, National Webinar on Artificial Intelligence in Business and Management, organized by PG Department of Studies in Commerce, KLE Societies Budlepahalli, Arts, Science and Commerce College, Haveri. It gives me an immense pleasure to introduce and welcome today's resource person, Dr. Chandrasekhar Madhpati sir. Welcome you, sir, on behalf of entire KLE Parivar. Dr. Chandrasekhar Madhpati sir is working as Assistant Professor in Department of Management Studies and Research, Karnataka State Akamahadevi Women's University, Vijayapura. He is MBA, Postgraduate Diploma in Industrial Relation and Personal Management and PhD. He has 4 years industry experience and more than 13 years teaching experience. He has written 3 textbooks and edited 6 textbooks in commerce and management. He published more than 30 research articles in journals and magazines. He participated 12 times as a chairperson and a resource person in national and international conferences, seminar and workshop. He has presented 48 papers in national and international conferences and seminar. He has organized 7 national and international conferences and seminar. He worked as a member of the editorial board in the various international journals. I welcome once again Dr. Chandrasekhar Madhpati sir for this today's event. I also welcome our principal, Dr. Srimati Sandhya Kulkarni madam, IQAC coordinator, Dr. LC Kulkarni sir, NAC Coordinator, Dr. Vasudev Nayak, sir, Head Department of Commerce, Dr. M.B. Adigude, sir, and all my learned colleagues, dear participants. Now I request Dr. Chandrasekhar Madhupati, sir, to take over the session. Over to you, sir. Sir, please unmute your mic, sir. Madhupati, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so very much, sir. Thank you for this introduction and giving me an opportunity to be act as a resource person for this wonderful event. And for this, first and foremost, I would like to thank your principal, madam, that is SR Kulkarni, madam, Vasudev Nayak, sir, NAC coordinator of your college, Kulkarni, sir, the accuracy coordinator, Yadugudi, sir, the co-conveyor of this event, and my friend Gururaj, sir, for giving me an opportunity to put forth my ideas on artificial intelligence and how it will act as a, or what is the role of AI in the business and management. So, Gururaj, sir, shall we start up with the presentation?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Kindly allow me to share my PPT.
Yes, sir.
So you, yeah, you
Yes,
can
sir.
share, sir.
Share, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Hope my screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Okay. So, my dear friends, as Gururaj said, sir said that we will be having a webinar, national level webinar on this artificial intelligence and business and management. When I heard about this particular webinar, I was so enthusiastic to speak on AI in business and management, because even I am a learner of how the AI will have an impact on the business and management. So I took it as an opportunity to learn few more and put forth my views on artificial intelligence and what is the role of AI in the business and management. Dear friends, you hope you would have heard about the AI, that is artificial intelligence, now every now and then, because it is now a budding terminology, not only in business and management, even in our day-to-day life, even in our real life, we are using the artificial intelligence. It has become so rooted in our day-to-day activities that in coming future, we would not think about our life without the artificial intelligence. Like now, what the mobile plays a role, what the internet plays a role, the same role or more than this, the AI will have a role in our day-to-day activities, as well as it will have a huge or dramatical impact on the business and as well as the management. So friends, let us start up with one of the quote on artificial intelligence. I like this quote so very much. See, when we say about the artificial intelligence, okay, many of the people think that it is good, and many people think that it is evil. It can harm to the human, like the nuclear weapons. Okay, likewise, the quote says AI is neither good nor it is an evil. It's just a tool. And when we say it is a tool, okay, either way we can use it. We can use it as a good or we can use it as a evil. So let us concentrate our discussion on good aspect, not on evil aspect. It's a technology for us to use. As I said, how we are going to use it, the technology will be for the same. If we use it for a good, then it will serve for the good. If we use for the evil or a wrong, then it will act as a evil or a wrong itself. It has been said by Orion. So before starting up with the presentation of the artificial intelligence and how it will have an impact on the business and management, friends, I thought that we will start up with the examples of the AI in business, so that we can have a better understanding of what is the application of artificial intelligence in a business, in the present business scenario. So I have taken around 10 examples here so that we can better understand whether the AI is useful in the business or not. So first and foremost, in my list, I've taken it as a Alibaba. Alibaba for customizing the product. See, friends, Alibaba is a Chinese e-commerce company. They are so successful that they are selling, okay, their total sales is more than the Amazon and the eBay. Okay, they are so successful with their product, with their model, with their tactics or the strategies, that they are now selling in China more than what the Amazon and eBay sells together. Because this is possible because of the application of artificial intelligence in the Alibaba. See what they do, they use the AI every day to predict what people want to buy. Depending on your history, depending on your search, they will try to predict what individual customers want to buy from the Alibaba, but also using AI to product description, automation, and natural language processing or a generation, automation, customizing as per the buyer, not only as per the buyer, but also as per the supplier. Friends, try to understand what I am trying to say here. Alibaba is so successful because of the application of AI in the day-to-day business. What they are doing, they are trying to predict what the customer wants to buy. They will not only stop in prediction, but even they are trying to go ahead and try to describe the product as per the individual customer needs. As per the individual customer needs. For an example, okay, if I want to buy a mobile, okay, I want to buy a smartphone. So I'm looking out for the feature. Like for an example, I'm looking out for the 64 megapixel camera. Okay, so when I start searching in the Alibaba and I choose and I look for the products, 2-3 products similar, okay, with the 64 megapixel camera, then what the AI does here is it will try to highlight every product which have a 64 megapixel camera, and in the description, first in the bold letter, I will get 64 megapixel camera. See, that is what we say personalization using the natural language generation, automation, and customization. Even the Alibaba is trying to assist the farmers of China, as well as even they are into a big mega project in not only in China but throughout the world. That is, they name it as a Alibaba Smart City or Alibaba City Brain. So this is how the Alibaba is using the AI in the day-to-day business activities, and it is quite successful. If you want more details, you can go to the Alibaba or you can search in the Google, and you will get to know how well they are utilizing the applications of artificial intelligence and machine learning in the day-to-day activities. Friends, in the next example, okay, I have taken it as a Google as an example. In Google specifically, the sister concern, that is Alphabet, which has been owned by the Google, and even the Duplex, which has been also owned by the Google. I hope, friends, you have heard about self-driving cars. I hope many of you would have heard about this, but it is not a dream now. It has come to the reality. The Google Alphabet is providing a self-driving taxi services in the California of a US, to a certain part of a California in the US, which is driving a real passengers. The Alphabet is driving the real passengers to their destination with the help of artificial intelligence. My friends, it is a big achievement, and the future would be the same. The driverless car with the everything, with the sensors, with the road sense, with the traffic monitoring, with the weather monitoring, with the and with the minimal accidents and wear and tear. Because even if we are using the application of AI, it can find out where the mistakes may happen in the car, and it can alert us that this part is not working properly and you want to replace it with the help of sensors. That can be a future of the automobile sector. Likewise, in the same thing, the Duplex, which has also been owned by the Google company itself. See, the duplex provide the voice assistants that can make a phone calls on behalf of you. For example, now I am taking a class. Simultaneously, I want to book a reservation for a flight. I want to book a reservation. I want to book a hotel reservation. I want to book a reservation in the, say, for example, with the parlor, with the hairdressers. Okay, so anything. So I am busy here now. The Google duplex, with the help of voice assistants, can do that particular task on behalf of me. Okay, and even the other person whom the conversation is happening with the duplex even will not come to know that it is not a real person whom I am talking with. That kind of a application is quite possible. Again, it is because of the usage of the artificial intelligence. Likewise, the next thing is about the Amazon Echo. Amazon company that has really strives on the artificial intelligence. A huge amount and the huge time and efforts have been invested by the Amazon company for using the artificial intelligence in the business. They use it for the lot of things, including what they call as a anticipatory shipping. Now, what is the anticipatory shipping? Friends, I hope you have an experience of online shopping. I hope everyone do have an experience of online shopping. So what is the general process? I will search for a product. I will choose that, add to a cart or directly buy it. Okay, I pay the amount, or I will say I will put an option of cash on delivery. I will put an address and everything, and I will say order. Okay, either I pay or I say cash on delivery. Then the process will happen. Then for example, if it is a Facebook or if it is a Amazon, what they will do, they will process the order and send the order to the vendors. The vendors will go through the order and they will make a preparation for dispatching the product, and the product will reach in the predefined or in the specified date to your destination. But with the help of the artificial intelligence, the Amazon is trying to predict, with the help of anticipatory shipping, that it will try to ship the products which you may purchase in the near future. And most of the time it is it is more than 80% is a success rate. That is, before I buy a product from the Amazon, they will ship it to my nearby destination, so that when I make a decision to buy, within a day or within a 2, you will get your product in your hand. And many of the time now they are challenging that within 1 day or 2 days we will deliver your product. That is possible only because of the artificial intelligence and the anticipatory shipping. Okay, next one is Amazon Go Shopping. It is a physical location shops, like you go to the supermarkets. Likewise, it is a physical Go shops. What do you do in the a supermarket? You will choose all the products and you will put it in your basket. Then you go to the cash counter and you will pay the amount, you pay the bill and you check out. But in the Amazon Go shops, you need to choose the product, put it in your basket. The machine learning or the machine vision, with the help of artificial intelligence, will scan all the products you have put it in your basket, and there is no checkout. Once you go to the cash counter, your bill is already generated and it is ready. So only thing is you need to pay for that. See, that is what the real experience of the Google Amazon Go shops, with the help of artificial intelligence, with the help of machine visions, with the help of cameras. Likewise, in my next list, the next one of the another Chinese company, that is Baidu. Friends, I hope you would have heard about this particular Chinese company name. It is just like equivalent to Google in China. It is a search engine company, Chinese search engine company. And what they are doing with the help of AI is to clone your voice. Okay, to clone your voice. And to clone your voice, they need only the snippet of 3.5 seconds of your voice. If they get a 3.5 seconds of your voice, exactly they can clone your same voice with the help of artificial intelligence. And now they have gone to the next step. That is, what they now realize is the tool. They can read the books for you, and the machines or any other random person will not read a book for you. The author will read a book for you, and that is quite possible, again, because of the artificial intelligence. See, that kind of a application, that kind of a customization can happen because of the artificial intelligence. Next one is about the Facebook. I hope every one of you here, okay, every one of you here may be having an idea of the Facebook and how it is utilizing the artificial intelligence in the day-to-day life. Okay, friends, I hope you would have noticed that you will get a friend's suggestion. On what basis you will get a friend suggestion? Is it possible for the humans to suggest a friends for the billions of the people who are using the Facebook? It will recognize your face, and whenever your photos are uploaded or whenever your photos have been tagged, it will take a 3D image and save it on the unique name. So whenever that kind of a photo appears in the Facebook, it will tag you and it will show that you are appearing here, here, and here. That is quite possible, again, only because of a Facebook. And Facebook is using a deep learning technique or the deep learning technology, as well as they have developed a deep text technology. What is a deep text technology? It will allow to understand not only the words or the sentiments and the meaning, but also the emotions. Also the emotions in which you are going to type the message in the Facebook. That is how the Facebook is utilizing the AI application, the machine learning application, the deep learning application, the deep text application, the deep face application. Okay. In our next list, we have IBM. IBM has a long history or a long track record of using artificial intelligence. They have used it to defeat the Gary Castro, a chess expert. Here, with the help of artificial intelligence, they have prepared such an application which has tried to learn itself, and it has been said that, or the research have been conducted on that, and it has said that that particular machines or the AI enabled machine can predict 2000 moves at a time. So if you take a move, one move in a chess, it will predict what would be your next 2000 moves. Because of that, it has defeated the great Gary Castro, chess pioneer. Okay. Likewise, it has even developed one of the other application called as a debaters. Okay. What is a debater? The Google has developed an application wherein, okay, the experts in the debates have been called, and even the machine. Simultaneously, they have given number of topics even to the machine and to the experts, and they need to do a research and they need to present it before the live audience, and the live audience has to vote, okay, which is more convincing. And to the not to the surprise, the machines which have been developed by the IBM has won a lot of votes from the audience. It can do the research on its own, it can prepare the arguments on its own, and it can present it to the live audience. Again, that can be possible with the help of artificial intelligence. Likewise, again, one of the Chinese company, JD.com. Okay. In the nutshell, I will try to say what exactly the JD.com is doing. It is again an e-commerce giant. The founder, Richard Liu, said that in the future we are going to be 100% automated. And even now in the JD.com warehouses, not a single person will work. Everything will be automated, and everything will be depending on, or everything is dependent on artificial intelligence. My dear friends, I hope you would have saw in the advertisement that the cold drinks bottle will be delivered through the drones. Okay, have you noticed that? I hope yes. I saw one of the advertisement in which the cold drinks bottle will be delivered with the help of drone. Okay, see, it is not, okay, don't think it is not reality. Friends, it is a reality. For last 4 years, the JD.com is doing so. It is delivering the products through the drone. And to your surprise, the Amazon has given a press statement that in the near future, they are thinking to deliver the products with the help of drone, which has been already done 4 years back by the JD.com. Likewise, the next in my list is the Microsoft. I hope every one of you is well versed about the Microsoft. When you use a Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and when you misspell, okay, when you misspell anything, it will suggest you a spelling. It will suggest you a grammar. And how it is quite possible? It is possible because of the application of artificial intelligence. And it was the last thing in our list is about the WeChat. I hope because of the controversy, everyone would know about the WeChat. What is a WeChat? Again, it is a Chinese social media company, and it is a combination, or it is what do you say? It is a combination of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and so on. Okay, everything, every application you will get in one application, and that is what we call it as a WeChat. That was an application which the Chinese company called Tencent has developed. And even not only this thing, even the pay processors have been developed in the WeChat itself, wherein you can pay the medical bill, you can pay the electricity bill, you can pay the water bill, and you don't need to remember anything. Every month when the bill is generated, it will be copied and it will be shown on your screen that the bill is due, or it will shown in the notification that your bill is due on so and so date and the amount is so and so. Okay, that is again possible with the help of WeChat. Again, if you are using, or if you are paying your bills with the help of Google Pay, with the help of Phone Pay or a Paytm, okay, then even you would have noticed this kind of an alert with the help of notification. Again, it can be possible only because we are using the artificial intelligence. And friends, not only this, even the Tencent company is now trying to come out or doing a research on the self-driving cars, like the Google Alphabet, and still it is in the research and developmental process, and soon even they may launch the self-driving car in China. Okay, friends, these are the major applications of using artificial intelligence in the day-to-day activity of a business. Now, we'll try to shift our focus on our main or our core topic, that is the artificial intelligence. See, now we'll come to the theoretical part, that is what is artificial intelligence. See, artificial intelligence is nothing but it deals with the human mind stimulation for machines, but interestingly, natural intelligence play a key role for the same. That is, we need to provide an intelligence to the machines. We need to make them learn the new things with the help of data, with the help of information. Okay, then in today's time, AI is increasingly used as a wide variety of a term. It describes the machine that can mimic the human functions, such as learning, such as robotics, such as making a decisions, such as problem solving, etc. In earlier times, it was believed that human intelligence can be precisely described and machine can stimulate it with the help of AI, and today it is quite possible. Before the machine start attempting the stimulations, it needs to do learning with the lots of data. As it get experience, and like a human, as we get the experience, we will try to get an expertise in that. Even it holds good with the AI. As it starts stimulating in the early stage, it can make a hell lot of mistakes. But as it start learning, only in the matter of few months. If you provide a necessary data, then you don't need to even process or even see what is happening. Everything will be taken care by the AI application itself. AI is now considered as a new factor of production. It has convincible potential to introduce the new source of growth, reinventing the existing business models, changing the style of working. It also can reinforce the role of people to drive the growth in the business. Okay, in the subsequent slides, we'll try to discuss about this. AI can power the computers, have started stimulating the human brain sensation, action, interaction, perception, and cognition ability. Okay, I will try to give you an example of all this, how these will come or how these applications will be possible in the subsequent or in the coming discussion. The real fact of AI is about the people, not about the machines. Technology and not technology companies are now inventing and bringing out the real and materialistic value. Friends, in the earlier days, when we said about the artificial intelligence, then we thought that it is only for the computer department to take care of artificial intelligence. But now we are speaking with respect to the business, isn't it? So the application of AI can be from business, from banking, from financial sectors, automation, even whatnot. In every field, okay, in every field, we can use the artificial intelligence. Machine learning. Okay, so what is a machine learning? See, machine learning is a subset. It is a part of a artificial intelligence. It was carrying neural networks as an important ingredient for some time. Only recently it has become the focus of AI and deep learning. AI and machine learning can be used interchangeably, but the real meaning of AI and machine learning is quite different. Machine learning is one of the most active areas and the way to achieve the artificial intelligence. Like I have given some of the reasons. See, the explosion of a big data. Friends, it is believed that within last one and a half decade, more than 80% of our online data has been generated in last only 10 years. Okay, see, that is the explosion of a big data. Hunger for a new business and revenue streams in this business shrinking items. Advancement in the machine learning algorithms. Development of an extremely powerful machine with high capability, high capacity, faster computing capability or ability, storage capacity, whatnot. These are the reasons why we are relying on the machine learning. Today, machines are learning and performing the tasks that was only be done by the humans in the past, like making a better judgment, decisions, playing games, etc. Like if you download a chess game now in your mobile application, you can play with the machine. How should a machine know that what are the moves? On the basis of your move, your strategies, it will pay a counter move or the counter strategies. Again, it is because of artificial intelligence. Right. The next thing is about deep learning. Okay, deep learning. See, it is a technique for implementing the extremely powerful and much better machine learning. Deep learning capabilities and limits make it so powerful that it can stand its own separate domain. Such a vast knowledge base it has. The objective of the technique is to achieve a goal or an AI power that would teach the computers to tasks and the ability to understand anything. This process is as similar as it comes naturally to human. That is, learn by an example. Okay, deep learning is an algorithm which has no theoretical limitations of what it can learn. The more the data you give, the more computational time you provide, the better it is. It has been said by Sir Hilton. Then fine. AI in business and management. how the AI can be useful in the business. See, AI is, as we have already discussed, it is one of the fastest growing and popular data-driven technology, which presently we are using in a business throughout the globe. AI, what was once considered the scary aspect, is now the huge part of our daily life. For time, businesses have been using automated voice program to answer the phone calls. Like you call any of the multinational company customer care, the humans will not answer it, the machines will answer it, and it will try to direct the callers to the correct department with the correct person. For years, the smartphones have been equipped with predictive text. Like, for example, if you type artificial, okay, the your smartphone will predict you the intelligence in the next word, or intelligence may be the next word, or it will suggest 2 or 3 words for you. That is the predictive test. Another basis form of AI. Likewise, there are n number of applications are there. Thanks to the amazing capacity which the AI provides, AI is transforming the business industry and will continue for the years to come. It has become an excellent source of help for the business managers, marketers, financiers, bankers, whatnot. For every department, even the HR department is now is utilizing the applications of artificial intelligence. AI also has the capabilities to streamline those processes as complete them more quickly and more efficiently. If the manager can step away from the necessary tasks, such as shifting the resumes or fighting for the right candidates, the AI will take care of these kind of aspects, and the managers can spend or can focus their time and efforts for the human side of a business. From governments and large organizations to a small online businesses, AI is being used by all the multiple entities across the world. Okay. Then, why AI is important to the business? The AI and machine learning is very much important for the business because it can perform a specific and predefined task for the business. Like it can read and it can comprehend the written text, such as the feedbacks or the suggestions. So you don't need to waste your time on reading the feedbacks and the suggestions. It will read, it will segregate, it will analyze, and the data, the information will be shared with you. It will recognize and classify the visual images and the photos, recognize the facial features, objects, thus enabling the facial recognition and product recommendations. Okay. Now, continue. Based on these capabilities, we can see multiple applications of the AI. Chatbots. Okay. Now, there is no human beings are used. There is no employees will be used for the chatbots or for the bots. Okay, it will be done entirely on the basis of artificial intelligence. Okay, like for example, if you go to the if you go to any insurance company and you want to find a kind of insurance which is suitable for you, then the chat booth will be available, and if you chat with that, the machine will chat with you, not the human being. So only a prompt, when you say enter, by the next second you will get a reply from the machine. Okay, virtual assistants will be provided by the AI. Okay, like the Siri. Okay, targeted online advertising, one of the best example. Like you will get the ads in the YouTube, in the Facebook. See, okay, let us talk about the YouTube. Friends, I hope you would have noticed that in the YouTube, the advertisement will always be appeared on the basis of your interest. For example, from last couple of days, I'm trying to look out for the artificial intelligence, and to my surprise, okay, what do you say? To my surprise, yesterday when I was looking one of the video on artificial intelligence, okay, I got to know that the Oxford University is conducting a diploma course in artificial intelligence. That was an advertisement I come across with. See, that is what targeted online advertising. The YouTube know that I'm searching for the AI, so I'm interested in artificial intelligence. So the advertisement has been targeted to me. Okay, I hope you got my point. If you look for anything, okay, if you go look for any such items, the related, what do you say? The related ad will appear on your screen. Predictive analytics, voice recognition, pattern recognition, everything can be possible with the help of artificial intelligence. See, the AI, okay, the AI can help you to communicate with customers through the online chats, through the email marketing and social media messages. It can provide an online shopper with the personalized experience like we have discussed in the earlier examples. Achieve operational efficiency through various means, which can include the adoption of a AI-powered automation in the inventory management and use of artificial intelligence in robotics for automated hotel check-in and in factory premises. I would like to quote an example here. Friend, I was using Just Trail services, okay, when I was in Bangalore. Okay, and to my surprise, I never knew at that time, I never knew how it could be possible. Okay, when I used to call, okay, the person who used to lift a call would always address me on my name. That is, hello Chandrasekhar, how can I help you? See how beautiful it is. Okay, that can be possible again with the help of artificial intelligence, because thousands together they will get a call on an average, and recognizing each and every one would be a hectic task. But if it can be possible with the help of artificial intelligence, okay, then provide real-time help to the customers. When companies can use an AI powered mobile application to communicate with large number of customers on a real-time basis, okay, then it will help you to measure the sales performance with the sales performance dashboard. Like in many ways, it could be helpful. Okay, now we'll try to look out, for example, the major applications of AI in business. Okay, I have identified 3 major applications which we can use in the businesses, like the work automation. It has been estimated that over 9 million, that is 90 lakh people, manufacturing jobs, okay, can be, okay, the work automation is estimated to cut over 90 lakh job alone in US, okay, which is a negative side. But think about the positive side. It can do the 90 lakh people job will be done by the AI itself. So think about the cost associated with the wages or the salaries. Think about the standard. Think about the quality. Think about the efficiency, effectiveness. Okay, that can be possible again because of the artificial intelligence. Manufacturing companies can utilize AI techniques towards a smarter use of its or their resources. I have given an example of a General Electricals. It is reduced machine downtime through the data collected from AI-powered smart sensors, which were installed in the manufacturing equipment. It has analyzed and it has suggested the changes by which the machine downtime has been drastically reduced by the General Electrics. By combining AI with Internet of Things, companies can reduce the cost, improve the productivity, create more specialized jobs. It is very easier to customize the products as per the customer requirement or as per the customer need. That is what we call it as a work automation. It is one of the major applications because of which many of the organizations are using the AI in their day-to-day activities. Likewise, the sales and marketing. The significant role of AI in marketing and sales is to transform this function across the industry. Okay, in detail, we'll try to look about how it will have an impact on sales and marketing. We'll look out in the subsequent slide, but I have given you an example of a Facebook. Okay, like Facebook is using the machine learning algorithms to track the customer behavior. target them with the right digital advertisement. Online marketplace company, Airbnb, in using the AI to optimize and market the right accommodation prices based on its location and customer demand. This is what we call it as a dynamic pricing. And dynamic pricing will be possible only because of artificial intelligence. The next is the third major application of AI in business is the customer service. According to the industry estimates, 30% of the online retail transactions are made through the smartphones. I repeat, according to the industry estimates, 30% of the online retail transactions are made through the smartphones, which is increasing the use of mobile app among the smartphones user, messages, social media, using the top 5 categories of the apps assessed by the online user. Business enterprises are now majorly investing in AI-powered chatbots to provide customer communication and services. For example, Royal Dutch Airlines is enabling the travelers check-in and flight notification through its Facebook app. Currently, Facebook Messengers has over 3 lakh active bots on its platform, which is exchanging 20 billion messages between the business enterprises and the customers each month. 20 billion, that is 200 crore messages between the business enterprises and the customers every month with the help of 3 lakh active booths. See, if you want to do it with the help of human, how much efforts, how much resources, how much time, how much cost would be involved with that? Okay, it would not be possible. Okay, but now it is quite possible because we are using the applications of artificial intelligence in the business. Okay, the next thing, AI in business analytics and business intelligence. See, managing the growth volumes of the big data for a variety of sources and break them into more manageable data chunks can be only possible with the help of artificial intelligence. Okay, if there is, for example, if you go to the Google and type artificial intelligence, you will come across with almost 1 lakh web pages which has included the artificial intelligence in them. Is it possible for you to check each and every website? No, because it is a limitation of the human being. Okay, until and unless we satisfy, we'll try to search. Okay, if we satisfy, then we will not try to search about the further data which is available. But the AI will not do that. AI will try to search the entire stuff and will try to manage the data or the information for you. Get real-time insights from the rapidly evolving market data that can aid the business manager in key day-to-day decisions. Friends, if you want to analyze the market before 10 years, before 20 years, you would actually do a market research. But now, with the help of artificial intelligence, okay, you can see the individual patterns, individual history, purchase or a shopping history, and you can easily predict what he or she may like to purchase. Depending on that, you can make a real-time recommendations to them. Okay. Again, I would like to quote a best example here. Okay. Friends. Okay. Again, we can take an example of a YouTube. For example, if you say, for example, if you say that you search for a particular song in a YouTube. Okay. Once you watch that particular thing, the YouTube will recommend you a similar kind of songs, isn't it? So do you think it is possible for the human beings to make such kind of suggestions for the millions of people who are using YouTube? No, it is not quite possible. Okay, that is how the machine learning and the artificial intelligence can help for the business analytics and the business intelligence. It can overcome the industry shortage of qualified data analysts through reducing the hiring cost for data dependent businesses. My friends, it is very costlier to hire the data analytics now because of the huge salary which is associated with them. And there are very few people who have a skills of data analytics. But now with the help of AI, you can do it at the very minimal cost. Then further, the possibilities of AI optimization in the business. See, now that you have a basic understanding of how the AI is useful, how the AI can predict, how the AI can recommend, and in what all sense the AI would be useful. Let's try to explore the possibility of the optimizing, how it can help us optimize or grow the business management processes. See, as you know, a business runs on many wheels. Like we can make each wheel as a different department. And for the success of a business, all the departments, all the different wheels has to work smoothly. Then only smoothly and in coordination, then only we can achieve the success. So let's try to dig in detail, or just try to analyze in detail how the AI can help the different departments to improve your business processes. Because of the time shortage, I have taken a major field or the major department itself. Okay, and we'll try to look out how the AI can help these departments. So the first department is about the human resource department. Okay, as it is my parent department, so I thought I can include this as a first example or the first factor. Okay, see, managers in an organization spend most of their time on the variety of administrative coordination, control, motivating, inspiring, perks. Okay, managing the perks and salaries. But for instance, the HR manager must constantly juggle between the schedules of the staff member, illnesses, vacations, salaries, perks, claims, etc. Apart from the interview and recruitment. For employees onboarding to performance analysis, AI can offer many benefits to the HR management processes. Like, for example, job automation, job interviews, like the application screening, any queries with respect to the applications, screening resumes would be done. Initial screening of a resumes can be done by the application, artificial intelligence itself. The company like Google will get lakhs of resumes, lakhs of CVs every month. So it is very difficult for them to screen the resumes. But now with the help of AI, it would be very easier for screening the resumes, applications, and answering the queries. Okay. First, we'll try to look out about the job automation. See, using the robotic process automation, time-consuming tasks such as resume analysis, salary processing, attendance maintenance, responding to the queries of inquiries, claim settlement, performance analysis or the evaluation, scheduling meeting, attendance, availability, major tasks can be performed by the robotic process automation or by the artificial intelligence itself. Then, job interviews. It is one of the very hectic tasks which the HR manager has to usually face. But AI can simplify the interview process and can take up a considerable portion of the workload from the HR manager. AI can help to easily shortlist the resumes for the large database of resumes. Video interview with the AI-powered analytics can monitor the candidate's facial expression while they answer to calculate their confidence level. Automate the initial few rounds of employee interviews. That can be possible with the help of AI. Any queries, any application related queries or the applications can be received, can be done by the help of artificial intelligence. That is, reaching out to applicants as quickly as possible is essentially, otherwise losing the candidate to the competitors because of the big possibility. Applications who have queries about their candidature and other related information can seek the quick responses. AI chatbots can step in and expedite this task. Okay, can perform noteworthy tasks such as timely responding to the queries from employees as well as the candidates, notify candidates with the updates, interactively collect feedback from the employees, like I hope many of you are students and the research scholars and even the faculty members. I hope if you would have appeared for the NET examination recently, okay, they will try to notify on your mobile number that what is the location of your center. Okay, you will get a notification on your mobile. Do you think it is quite possible with the help of human? No, it is not quite possible. It is only possible with the help of artificial intelligence. Screening resume, like I said, the companies like Google will get lakhs of applications, lakh of resumes in a month, and it is not quite possible for them to screen all the resumes. Okay, wherein the current application tracking system have played a major role in reducing the burden on the humans. The spontaneous flexibility act as a competitive edge for AI when compared to the criteria-based system. AI can screen thousands of resumes across third-party candidate providers that can company uses. Like many of the companies, many of the MNCs are using the recruitment agencies, the recruitment companies to recruit the people for their organization, and for that they are paying the huge amounts to the agencies. Now they can overcome that. Okay, the cost of that can be saved. The recruitment or the staffing cost can be dramatically reduced. Okay, now the next department I have chosen is about AI in marketing and sales. See, according to the Business Insiders survey, it reviewed that AI in marketing 2018 report that 51% of the marketers use at least some form of the AI. My dear friends, 51% is not a small amount. More than half of the marketers are using the AI, and 27% has planned to add the AI to their campaign by next year. That is, now the figure may be, okay, I am speaking about 2018. Now we are in 2021. Now the figure may be somewhere around 70 to 75% of the marketer are using the AI now. But as other resources suggest, many marketers still find AI very mysterious and frightening. Unfortunately, with that, they struggle to realize the impact using the AI tools could have on their marketing initiatives. Friends, I would like to share an example with respect to this. The people who find AI as a mysterious, as a puzzling, as a frightening. Friends, you may remember that when the banking sector have been automated, okay, when the banking sector have been automated, many people thought that the software were mysterious, they were puzzling, they were frightening, and many people thought they may even lose their banking job. But nothing has happened. Now see the efficiency of the banking. Now try to compare the efficiency prior to the automation and after the automation. Okay, that can be possible again because we are using the artificial intelligence. Incorporate AI in business management can help the marketers and sales people to provide highly personalized customer experiences. With addition to it, the cost can be dramatically reduced. Further optimization, primarily, it can be dependent on the interaction of the customers with the product or with the kind of services. Okay. Now, how to use the AI in marketing? See, if you don't have a clue that how to use the AI for your advertising, for your marketing, for your sales, or for your promotional campaigns, okay, luckily we have certain aspects, certain factors by which you can use the AI for your advertising, marketing, sales, promotional campaigns. Okay, sales forecasting. See, now you can use the AI for gathering the data about the past deals. It will study the data from the email, from your meetings, for your sales ledger, okay, and some occasional phone calls. Automated AI marketing can relate the data to the outcome of the possible sales of your current and future campaigns. Initially, the figures may wrong, but in the future, it can give the 100% accuracy result that this is what the sales would be after 1 year or after 2 years. Okay, because of the application of artificial intelligence. Next, understanding customer. Though the data gathered by the artificial intelligence marketing solutions, it can be easier for the marketers to understand what their customers' needs are, as well as how and when they want it. Marketer can also create the customer profiles to make it easier for them to segregate people who are interested in their product for those who are still considering or will not purchase. With the help of AI, you can segregate your customers. You can try to better understand your customer needs and preferences. You can customize your products so that you can meet the needs and preferences of your customers. Find the trend. The AI marketing will obviously, it has an ability to analyze the large chunk of data which is available and which can be used to detect the upcoming trend by joining in the real-time conversation or the events for your users. It can help you in programmatic ad targeting, like we have discussed about the YouTube. Took an example of a YouTube. Chat booths, like we have took an example of a insurance company. Speech recognition, like it may be Siri, it may be Google Assistants, it may be Alexa, okay, whatever it may be. Speech recognition, content generation of a data by itself, okay. Machine learning will happen if the generation of content or generation of data is there. Then the dynamic pricing, okay. Dynamic pricing we shall speak a bit later, okay. So the artificial intelligence and return on investment driving meaningful results. See, the fact says 3 or 4 companies that have implemented AI has achieved 10% or more boost in their sales. Okay, it is not a years together data. It is a data of 1 or 2 years. In 2 years, they have achieved 10% more boost in their sales. That is a nearly a great result. For 75% of the organizations, using AI has helped drive customer satisfaction by 10%. A report has revealed that in just 2 years, business using the AI to power data-driven insights in marketing would grow to 1.2 trillion combined. That is a huge amount, $1.2 trillion AI. So what are we there at? Okay. See, though the market analysis by the Grand View Research has found that AI application related to advertising and media only make up to the largest share of 20% of the global AI market. Many of these applications are still at very nascent stages. Still, there is a long way to go. No disrespect to the work being done now. But when we look at the possibility of the AI, we have so much future to go and so many advancement, because hardly we are in the nascent or still we are in the growing stage. There is plenty of things to work on with respect to the artificial intelligence. Okay, how the brands use AI in marketing. First one, dynamic product recommendation. Okay, like as we have taken an example of Amazon. Okay, even you can take an example of a Flipkart, Myntra. Okay, whatever the online shopping portals are there, companies are there, all companies will make you the recommendations. How they will make a recommendation? Only on your past history, your viewing history, how you identify the product, what you have brought in the near future. Depending on that, they make a dynamic product recommendation. If you compare your recommendation with your friends, then you find that your recommendations are different, your friends' recommendations are different. That is why we call it as a dynamic product recommendation. Dynamic means for every individual, the recommendations will be different depending on their interest, depending on their depending on their preferences. The second thing is dynamic pricing. Okay, friends, I hope you had a ride in the taxis, Ola, Uber, or something like that. If yes, okay, if yes, have you ever thought how the pricing will be set there? You may say it is depending on the location, depending on the distance, depending on the time zone. But friends, if you travel the same distance with the same route, okay, to your surprise, you may find that the prices may vary. That is what we call it as a dynamic pricing. Even it applies to the hotel industry. If the demand is more, okay, if the demand is more, the charges will be more. If the demand is less, obviously the charges will start coming down. That is what we call it as a dynamic pricing. Even it holds good in the the aeroplane industries. If there is a more demand, the the tickets rate will start increasing. If the demand comes down, then the tickets rates will start coming down. Okay, that is what we call it as a dynamic pricing, and it can be only done with the help of artificial intelligence. The third one is personalization. Okay, personalization depending on the interest, depending on the kind of preferences the customer will like. So it will suggest, okay, it will suggest or it will try to personalize. Like I have given you an example of a Spotify. Even you can look out the example of a YouTube, Ghana.com, okay, which will try to give you a recommendation basis on your past views. Okay, on the basis of past views, they will try to recommend you. Okay. And even I can quote one of the another example which is very suitable for this. Okay, just keep in mind, I will try to give you an example with respect to personalization in the coming slides. Okay, the next thing is customer service. Okay, the customer services can be enhanced with the help of AI. Again, with the help of chatbots, with the help of voice assistants or the virtual assistants. Now, many of the MNCs, they are considering the customer services at the paramount importance. So now, if I call a customer care, okay, I doesn't have a patience to wait for a half an hour or 15 minutes or half an hour so that someone will pick my call and I can post my queries to them. Okay, it can happen, and it is happening now with many of the companies. But if we have the robotics, if we have the machine learning, if we are using the artificial intelligence, then what will happen? Every call which we get for the customer care can be answered with the help of robots, with the help of machines, and can be recorded, can be analyzed, and can be, can be fulfilled at the very minimum time. Okay, so just like that, we doesn't need a n number of people to answer that. Okay, we need only the humans, only the machines and artificial intelligence application, so that they can do that particular task. So the customer services can be enhanced. Email marketing, friends. Okay, how many of you will read all your emails? Hardly few, because there are n number of chunks, spams. Okay, so if you are using a Gmail, if you are using a Yahoo, if you are using anything, okay, you have a different spam box. Okay, friends, now can you tell me who will segregate the spam for you? The segregation will be done by the AI itself, artificial intelligence itself. So as a marketer, now it is my responsibility to see to it that my emails, my advertising emails will not go to the spam, but it has to be read by my targeted audience or the targeted people. So what I will do, I will get a data. Okay, I will get a data from somewhere. I will send a personalized email. For example, if the marketer want to send me an email, it says, "Dear Chandrasekhar." So what it means now? It is very personalized now. When I see my name appearing there, I will be interested and I will try to read that particular thing. So email marketing can be possible with the help of AI. If you send 500 messages at a time, because that is the maximum limit many of the companies give you to send 500. If you are not a business account, then you can send 500 mails a day. So if you send 500 mails a day, many of that will be filtered as a spam. Okay, but if you send individual emails, none will be termed as a spam. Okay, so that is what, for the email marketing, AI is one of the best tool, and it can reach the audience with them. Content marketing. See, various tools can be used for the audience interest so that they can identify the better topic ideas. Okay, such one example I have used is SEM Rush, for example, uses AI to reach the topics and suggest different approaches that would help engage the audience. Okay, again, the content marketing, if you want to sell the contents, then it is the best way. Content analysis and improvement, which we have already discussed, like I have given you an example of a Microsoft. Now I have given you an example of a Grammarly, which will help you to correct your grammar, correct your spelling, correct your styling errors, if any. Okay, on the basis of that, it will recommend you. Okay, and if any, if any plagiarism is there, then even it will suggest you the new content or the ideal content. Okay, next, the marketing performance analysis. Okay, AI powered business analytics tool can also uncover an unprecedented insights, like understanding anomalies in the campaign performance, forecast business performance, create benchmarks on the various data points. Okay, so as a marketer, how is that your team is doing? For analyzing that, usually when I was associated with the industry from the year 2000, in the year 2006 or 7, I hope. Okay, in that, every fortnight, that every 15 days, okay, we used to have a meeting. Okay, the HR, the marketing, the salespeople would assemble in the meeting, and the meeting would go on for 2 to 3 hours. So just for every 15 days, everyone used to come, sit, okay, and have a discussion for 2 to 3 hours. But instead of that, if we say the AI will analyze, it will take all the data and analyze and give a recommendation or give a analytics to the manager, by which we can save the lot of human times and human efforts. Okay, so what are the pros and cons of using the AI in marketing? You can, faster data analysis can be possible with the help of artificial intelligence. More accurate insights can be possible with the help of artificial intelligence. Greater efficiency level can be possible. Greater reach can be possible with the help of artificial intelligence. The only negative thing, the only constraint with the artificial intelligence is lack of creativity. As the humans have the power of creativity, okay, but the machines doesn't have a power of creativity. Okay, the machines doesn't have a power of creativity. It is not capable. Whatever you give the command, that task will be performed by the machines, not anything less than that, not anything more than that. So the creativity has to be taken care by the humans, whereas the other tasks can be taken care by the machines. Now, our third department is optimizing the finance and operations. Fraud detection. See, the traditional technique of fraud detections use static rules-based system, which has several disadvantages. Today, AI can analyze business transaction, evaluate the threat scores. This score is then ranked against a pre-established threshold that will mark the transaction as fraudulent or not. The main idea is to reduce the fraudulent transactions. Okay, this can help to identify the rarity, warning signs of a fraud attempts, incidences. Best example, your CIBIL score. If you are in India, okay, if you want to get a loan, the first thing they will look out is what is your CIBIL score, and who will maintain the CIBIL score? The CIBIL score Okay, if you haven't checked it, you go to either your Paytm, either your Google Pay. There you can check your CIBIL score free of cost. And if you go to your CIBIL, okay, it will have the entire transaction, entire loan transaction, your credit card transaction, and everything will be maintained by them. Okay, it is not quite possible for the human to do that. It is only possible for the AI to do that. Automated virtual financial assistance. Okay, AI can monitor the events, it can monitor the stocks, it can monitor the bond price trends. Like if you are if you are transacting in the stock market, then much of that is entirely dependent on the AI. You put a stop loss. Okay, how the machine will come to know that when it reaches this particular point or this particular price, we have to execute the orders, that is either buy or sell. Okay, the AI will be facilitated. Portfolio and financial goals of the user serves as the price matrix of the AI. It can then give the recommendation regarding the bonds and stocks to buy or sell. These systems are commonly called robo-advisors and are getting more popular in established financial companies and financial technology startups. Likewise, risk management can be possible with the help of AI. For institutions, financial institutions, risk assessment while giving the loan is very complex, very critical. AI can simplify most processes by analyzing the relevant data of the prospective borrower. Like I said, the CIBIL report. Okay, it can reduce the risk management. It will show you the transaction history, financial history, credit worthiness of a person. Okay, the last transactions, market trends, recent financial activities, everything you will come to know because of the artificial intelligence. Nevertheless, it shows the potential risk which is involved in giving the loan. In fact, it makes risk management much easier for the businesses. It helps to manage the customer data. Okay, like we have already discussed, uses of AI in managing customer data can include the business intelligence, which we have discussed, application of AI in manufacturing startups, open a wide range of opportunities like optimizing the manufacturing process, drastically changed how the organization go about manufacturing the operations. Now, friends, will come out to the statistics. We have discussed about how AI is useful. Now, theoretically, we have discussed yes, AI is useful, but in real situation, whether it is useful or not, for that we have to back it up with the statistics. So I have collected few of the statistics for you. Okay, see, the number of business adopting AI has driven up by 270% in the last 4 years. 270% is not a small amount. The application of AI is very useful, hence only we are seeing that particular figure. The global AI market is expected to reach $267 billion by the year 2027. Okay, the latest report by the Fortune Business Insights, they say it can reach 267 billion US dollar by the year 2027. More than 9 in 10 leading businesses have ongoing investment in the artificial intelligence. More than half of the business reported a boost in productivity after having implemented the artificial intelligence. Friends, these are not my statements. I have given you a sources where I have collected the stats. Okay, you can cross check it. Okay, it is not my figures at all. I'm not exaggerating anything. Okay, I have given you the sources. Even you can cross check whether it is correct or not. 62% of the consumers are willing to submit the data to the artificial intelligence for the better experience with the businesses. 15% of all the customer service interaction globally is expected to fully powered by the AI by the end of this particular year. Nearly 1 in 4 sales team currently uses the AI in the day-to-day work. 44% of the organizations have reported cost savings as a result of AI implementation. 44% is not a smaller amount. The number of AI-powered voice assistants is forecast to reach 8 billion by 2023, on an increase of 146% from 2019 to 3.25 billion. Okay, it was 2.35 billion in 2019, whereas it may reach 8 billion by the year 2023. More than 3 in 4 businesses say it is important for them to able to trust AI analysis, AI results, as well as the AI recommendations. The IBM 2019 report has revealed this. Friends, look out the statistics. How beautiful the statistics says you that how the applications of AI is, what would be the futures of artificial intelligence, and what the role it may play in the business activities, even in the day-to-day activities of the business. Now, so far our discussion was limited to how the AI was helpful in the business activities or in the management. Now, let us try to take few examples how the AI is very useful in our real life, in our individuals' day-to-day life. Sorry. Okay, we can have took around 10 examples here. Okay, so the first example I have taken is the smartphone, because every one of us have a smartphone. So when you take a smartphone and look at it, okay, and look at it, it will open. See how it will scan your face detection, deep face. Okay, it will make a 3D image of your face, and when you look at it, it will say, yes, this is an authorized person, and you grant the access to the phone. See, that is because of artificial intelligence. That is an example how it is helpful for the individuals. Social media, like you use the Facebook, you use the Twitter, Instagram. Okay, everyone will make the recommendations as we have discussed earlier. Email, that is a spam, which is most important. Okay, everything can be filtered out with the help of email itself. And even in the email, now there is a predictive, okay, predictive sentences. Like if you start typing an email, then it will predict that what would be the next word or the next sentence you would like to add. And if you like that, you need to just press a tab and it will take. Even the spell mistake, grammar mistake will be taken care in the email. Google search, best example is a Google search. Depending on the keywords you enter, it will make a appropriate recommendation. What is that you want to search? Like we have taken an example in the business wise, like Siri, Alexa, etc. Smart home devices. Friends, it can be a future. Now plenty of researches are going on. Even in one of the picture, in the second picture I have showed you how the smart home devices can work. Now with the help of your mobile, you can on your TV, you can on your air conditioning, even you can on your bulbs. Okay, you can set the temperature, you can on your music, you can on your television, you can look into your CC cameras, closed circuit cameras. Okay, that all can be possible with the help of mobile. Now one day may come that once you enter the home, okay, okay, the air conditioner, you will come to know that whatever the temperature you want, at that temperature is maintained in your home. The appropriate lighting is done. The melodious music which you love is being played in the background. The alarm is set for you. The CCTV is working for you. The every appliances in the home is ready. Okay, and they will start learning from this. What time you will wake up, what are your activities, what you will like, what are your interests, everything will be analyzed. Depending on that, we call it as a smart home. Before you step in your home, everything you want, the kind of lighting, the kind of sound, the kind of air conditioning, everything would be ready. That is the future. Autonomous vehicles, sorry, Google Maps, depending on your past travel, okay, depending on the traffic condition, depending on the weather condition, okay, everything will be analyzed, and the best way, the best route will be suggested. Again, it is with the help of artificial intelligence. Autonomous vehicle, as we have taken an example of Google as well as Tencent, they are trying to make an autonomous vehicle, and Google is quite successful, and now the taxi services is provided in the some parts of the California, wherein the self-driving cars are there, and they are traveling with the real passenger so that they can leave them to their destinations. Online shopping, as we have discussed about the online shopping. Okay, I said in the marketing that I will give you an example, that is a Netflix. Okay, see, if you are using a Netflix or Amazon Prime, then it will try to analyze the viewership interest, what we have, your history. On the basis of that, it will try to recommend you, and the research says 80% of the recommendations have been used by the users. Okay, 80% of the recommendations have been viewed by the users itself, and even I have used much of the recommendations which have been given by the Netflix. Okay, so my friends, why I included this particular slide here is AI in the business management doesn't mean that the AI is only useful in the business. Okay, AI is useful not only in business but also in our day-to-day transactions, in our day-to-day life. Because of that, I have included this particular slide. Coming to the conclusion part, AI is not a stretch. Okay, it is not a stretch to say that AI in business management helps in every aspect of a business, whether it be for a simple task such as suggesting the product or providing the customer with the basic customer services, even in complicated measures such as conducting a software test, quality checks, completing the extensive problem solving procedures. For this reason, it is important to say that AI had become an unavoidable factor in the world of business. Not only in the world of business, but for the individual life. So what next? Okay, what is the future of AI? As we have discussed briefly, I have taken one of the quote so that we can understand what would be the future. See, the AI has such incredible marketing potential. The ability to crunch so much data can help marketers and brands in plenty of ways. One of the best uses of AI in marketing is for hyper personalization. AI can help you interrupt huge amount of data in a fraction of time, within no time that it would take a team to do so. And most importantly, you can use all this data to create highly personalized marketing campaigns and content. In fact, with powerful AI on your side, you will be able to make sure that every decisions you make is based on the relevant data and are realistic. Okay, so friends, I would like to thank you for your patience listening and for your valuable time. Okay, thank you. Over to Guru Raj sir.
Thank you, sir. Now, I request the participants, if you have any questions or queries, you can unmute your mic and ask the questions, or else you write in the chat box. So we'll take some questions from the participants.
Sure, sir, no issues. I hope I am on time.
Yes, sir. Yes. I request the participants, if you have any questions, you raise the resource person. Sir, in YouTube, I have the one question. Someone is wrote that.
Yes, sir, please.
The question is like this: because of the AI, it cuts the job. What is the remedy for that?
Sir, even it has believed that because of the automation, many people will lose a job. But it has not happened. Sir, it is a human tendency that we constantly improve our skills, our knowledge. We are in continuous learning. Okay, so if the AI can take a task, we can create a plenty of opportunities. Okay, there is a plenty of opportunities available. AI can even create an employment opportunity. It doesn't mean only we won't see the negative aspect of AI. Look out the positive aspect. Think about the analytics. Think about the people who would like to code. Okay, who would like to write a code for the AI, for the machine learnings. So with this aspect, I can say yes. In the short run, it can cut down the jobs, but in the long run, it can create a plenty or a plethora of opportunities for the human beings.
Thank you, sir. One more question from Mr. Santosh Hiramata, that as he asked that as AI can applicable to army.
So yes, AI can be applicable to the army. Like I can give you an example of what has happened to the Israel recently. I hope everyone knows about this. Okay, missile guided system. Okay, see, air guided missile system. If the missiles enter your border, your air border, automatically the missiles will be fired. Yes or no? That can be possible again because of the artificial intelligence. How the machines will know that the bomb is put on your country? Because it has been, the program have been written in that particular way, and the Israel is using that particular technology throughout the country. It has included that air guided missiles. Okay, because of that, the country is saved now. Hope I answered your question.
Thank you, sir. One more question from Samarth. Sir,
Yes,
will AI ever superior the human intelligence? The life cycle of AI is all about the ups and downs. Will it really sustain?
sir, AI, yeah, Samarth, AI is still in the nascent stage. As I told in the starting itself, that these are the tools. It is dependent on how we are going to use it, whether we are going to use for the good or for the bad. If you are going to use it for a good, then it will be a great gift for the humans. But if we are using it for the bad, then it will be a great boon for the humans. AI can never supersede the human, because one of the factors or one of the thing you would have noticed when I was discussing the somewhat distant. When I was discussing the pros and cons, I said only constraint with the artificial intelligence is it is not creative. The creativity aspect is not there in the AI. As of now, the human has to provide a creative aspect. Whatever we give a command, okay, whatever we give the command, that much only the machines can perform. Not anything more, not anything less. For example, if I press a left arrow key, it will go to the previous line. If I press a right, it will go to the next, because the commanding has been given in such a way. So as of now, it can't supersede the human. I don't know about the future. Okay, the future may be, yes, everything may be dependent on AI, or even the humans may work under the AI.
So next question is from Manjunath.
Yes.
Could you suggest the different areas of application of AI in libraries?
So library, okay. I am not the background of library, so I doesn't know much of that. But see, in the library, okay, you maintain a ledgers, you maintain a barcode for the various books, various journals you maintain. You maintain the, what do you say, book publication or book issuing ledger. Okay, and you maintain various ledgers. See, if I want a book, okay, if I want a book on artificial intelligence with manual library, how much time it will take you to search in the library whether AI book is available or not. Okay, if available, whether it is in library or not. If it is in library, where exactly that book is available, or whether it has been issued to someone. If it has been issued to someone, one, to whom it has been issued. Okay, this much information can you gather within a fraction of a second? No, but when you are using a digital library, when you are making an automation, when you are using the AI or the machine learning, then even if I step into the library, it says, okay, by the cameras, it says, yes, Chandrasekhar is here. Last time he have took a book on so and so. So now this time he may like to read this particular book. So before I enter to the counter, you will say, sir, you read this and see how beautiful it is. So the personalization or the customization can be possible again because of the artificial intelligence.
So next question from Dr. S.M. Suresh.
Yes, sir.
What is the difference between artificial intelligence and deep learning?
So deep learning is just a part of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is a broader concept. In that, there is a machine learning. In machine learning, again, a part is deep learning. Deep learning means we will choose only one particular concept. Okay, like now I am reading questions in the chat box. So deep learning means I will program my machine in such a way that its task is to read only the chats. Okay, and when I am online, it needs to show which are the important charts, what is the outcome, what is the reply it has given to the chat bots. Okay, whereas machine learning, it is somewhat broader sense. Okay, I can give a multiple assignment to the machine learning. Whereas a deep, for example, I will give the example of a Facebook, wherein a deep face has been, a tool has been developed by the Facebook. It is an example of a deep learning. Okay, deep face means the machines will make a 3D image of a photos which you have uploaded or tagged by someone. So it recognizes, yes, Chandrasekhar means he looks like this. So it makes a 3D vision, 3D image, and it searches the entire web, entire Facebook. Whenever someone uploads my photo and haven't tagged me, it says you have been tagged by so and so person. How it is possible? It is possible by the deep face, an example of a deep learning.
So the last question, very interesting.
Yes, sir. Please.
From Ravindraj.
Yes, sir.
AI affects the human privacy. Sometimes it irritates like someone following us.
Sure, sir. Because it is entirely on the basis of the data. See, my friends, I hope all of you uses the Facebook. Yes. Do you know to what extent the Facebook has access to your personal data? The Facebook is linked with your Paytm, with your phone pay. Okay, the Facebook is linked with your Flipkart, with your Amazon. So whatever you do, whatever you buy, every detail is there with the Facebook. You, okay, see, one of the research says, okay, that Facebook have a plenty of data available with respect to all the individuals. Okay, that much data have been stored with the Facebook. Okay, the payment you made, your credit card number, okay, your Aadhaar number, everything is there. Your entire identity is there with the Facebook, because you have given an access to the all the stuff. Okay, if you want to see what all access the Facebook have, okay, go to your Facebook account, go for the setting and privacy. In that, go for the setting, and somewhat accessibility is there. Just see what all access the Facebook have. Okay, to answer your question. Okay, see, again, the thing is how best you try to utilize. If you utilize with the pure sense that I utilize the data because I want to customize the product. Okay, the question was from whom, sir? The question was raised from? Arvind Raj, right? Okay. So now I want to understand Arvind Raj, his interest. Okay, what does Arvind Raj needs? What he wants. So if I want to understand that, I want to know you better. And if I want to know you, I need a data of yours. I need your past history, what you have purchased, what kind of products you like, what kind of product you need. Depending on that, if I can customize the product and if I can offer you, then it is very good for the customers. Okay, so if we use it for the good reason, obviously good will happen. But if it gets into a wrong hands, then we can't help in that. Okay, yeah, everything has a kind of a coin effect, that it has a two sides. Okay, one is good and one is bad.
Okay,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Questions are over, sir.
Yes. Okay, one of the Vidya says whether it is helpful for identifying the financial scams. Yeah, yes, it can be helpful in identifying the scams. Okay, now in the banking sector, highly they are trying to use the artificial intelligence. Within very short period of time, okay, the banking sector will be revolutionized because of the artificial intelligence. Okay, a dynamic pricing, a dynamic schemes, everything can be customized as per the requirement of individuals or the customers. Okay. Yes, sir. Over to Gurraj, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good morning to all. I am Suma D. Hiremat, Faculty of Commerce. So it is my privilege to have been asked to propose a vote of thanks on this event. Firstly, my heart goes out to thank our resource speaker, Dr. Chandrasekhar M. Matpati sir, for accepting our invitation and sharing insightful words. A heartfelt thank you to you, sir. No event can take shape without a good support system and stewardship of a leader. One such is Dr. Sandhya Kulkarni ma'am, Principal, Judge College, Haveri. I extend a heartfelt gratitude to you, ma'am. Conducting this event have been impossible without the encouragement of IQSC coordinator, Dr. L.C. Kulkarni sir, and NAC coordinator, Dr. Vasudev Naik sir. I am thankful to you both, sir. Furthermore, I owe special gratitude to the head of the department, coordinator of PG Department of Studies in Commerce, organizers, and faculties of commerce. Thank you, everyone. Last but not the least, a main attraction of this event would not be possible without the participants. My heartfelt gratitude to each participant of this event and making this event a successful. Thank you, each and everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you so much.